Welcome to the Mario era, chapter 130.
130 de Mario. It's me. It's Mario. Everybody's back from a vacation.
It's almost go time, boys.
It is. Next week. Next Tuesday.
It's the last Thursday. This is the last Thursday without football until like February.
Ooh.
True story.
Oh, my God. I think I just got a choke.
But really, there is football because they had ACC Media Days. So we've got audio, and they were out there talking. And
yeah, but like physically banging.
No, I know. I got you. But, you know, we heard from Cam and from Kiko and from Mario. And
I like it.
So
straight Bange-in.
Straight Bange-in.
Wow.
We're good.
All right,
that is a good way to put that, Ro. That is a good way to put the man. I hadn't thought about that at all. And that, man,
it's exciting, right? It makes it move a little bit.
Warm.
It makes it move.
Little tease when we talk about our partners.
Yeah. Scoop, before we get going, it would just giving you the opportunity if you want to get out in front of and apologize for your AI, anything that possibly offensive that they might have said last week. I don't know. Just if you want to,
I will say this. I listened to it and I couldn't really pick up what you thought was so bad.
Which is bad.
Yeehaw cowboy. Yeah, the Yeehaw cowboy. What was it? I was gonna get right in and naked on a Bronco.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, was that it? Was that the extent of why you thought I was deranged?
You know,
you guys haven't thought about riding in somewhere naked on a Bronco before?
I think the text I sent you was just wouldn't listen to it in front of the girls.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
nice stuff.
I thought they did a good job. I will say though, I'll say this, and I'm going to stand by this. They can't replace us.
I thought they did a formidable job,
and they can't replace us.
I think if the powers that be wanted to upgrade to the paid version of that AI, they absolutely fucking could.
That's true.
Yeah, this is all on the cheap, by the way.
This is the free version, baby.
I do like that we've had this one forever.
That's a stupid fucking answer.
But now we also have this.
That's a stupid fucking question.
So now we have them both.
Scoop can just argue with himself back and forth. That's the perfect response.
Let's go.
Oh man, it's pretty good. Maybe we should discuss. Maybe we should have a little post game meeting here and discuss how much that the advanced version costs us monthly. I wouldn't mind to see how far down this rabbit hole we can take this thing.
So before we get going, I just have a story. I just came back from a 7-day cruise. I know how much you love cruises, Scoop. You go on all the time.
Greatest thing on earth.
So I'm coming back. I'm going to the Lido deck because my son Franco goes, "Hey, Dad, you know they have the Guy Fieri burger joint on the ship. Can we go get a burger?" I'm like, "Sure, buddy." So I sit down, he gets his burger. I have a burger, and he's like, I need to use the restroom and get a drink. And I said, go ahead. I'll be right here. At this moment now, I see 4 teenage girls walking over to me. I'm by myself, and they approach me. And then the questions start flying. Hey, how's it going? I'm fine, ladies. Are you married? Yes. How long have you been married? Almost 19 years. Do you have kids? Yes. How many? 2. Do you have any boys? Yes. 1. What does he look like? He's got the blue shirt and the freckles. Oh, he's really cute. Do you think he can give us his number? Well, I was like, I don't know. You can try. She's like, who's that tall girl that's with him? The one with the freckles? Yes, that's my daughter. She's really pretty. Thank you. How old is he? He's 13. To which she's like, I'm 15, but I'll definitely catch a charge for him.
What?
What?
Hey, this isn't their first Bronco rodeo. Yeehaw cowboy.
Oh my God.
Yeehaw cowgirl. Like, I was stunned. I'm talking about those questions rattled off within 30 seconds. And I am like, is this real life?
He's thinking to himself, I'm too old for this.
Of course, Franco walks back over. She immediately goes like this with her phone. She's like, hey, do you want to put your number in my phone? He's like, no. I was like, well, I kind of knew how that was going to end up, ladies. He's not at that age of revelation yet. So good try. I mean, I was there for the science. I'm glad I watched it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's so good.
I'll catch a charge for him.
Oh my God.
For him. She's not even. She wasn't
not
even
even a
illegal,
charge.
though. There's no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's,
there's no charge to catch there. Yeah, I mean, it was like a
whooping.
But that is her quote to a T.
Yeah,
good for her.
Really good for her. Good for her.
Way to shoot your shot.
Listen,
She shot it.
she had all the confidence in the world, man. She marched right up to Dad. She read the land and she asked all the questions and gave it a shot. Go for it.
That is a girl you need to be afraid of.
100%.
Oh yeah. They sang a song about her. I think what was it, Toto or Hall & Oates? Whoa, whoa, here she comes.
That one.
Yeah.
She'll
Watch
chew
out,
your ass
boy,
up.
she'll chew it
you
up. Yep.
She's a man eater. Oh my
That was
God.
future man eater right there.
Exactly. That's them in their juvenile state. Here you go, kitty.
Yeah, vacation was good. I'm glad we got a week off. Oh, look what I
We
have.
didn't get a week off. What are you talking about? I heard the OBB just fine last week.
Yeah,
We
look
were
what I
awesome.
don't know if you can see it though.
What
You
you
got a
got?
little cocktail.
So I do. But see the glass?
Aperol spritz.
Yeah, it's nice. It looks
The
like an
glass?
orange. Ooh,
It's
what is that?
It's a tequila glass, and I made myself in a glass blowing shop.
Whoa.
And I put the orange and the green in there.
I thought that was like an
up.
orange peel.
My cup's orange and green.
No, swirled it
Nice
all up. It's all cane.
job.
It's a Cane's. Hold on. It's a Cane's tequila cup. Look at that.
Look at that.
Is that good?
When did you do this?
Last week?
Nice.
Yeah. The place where we stayed, the house we were
Mhm.
staying in, the wife owns a glass blowing company shop, like up the road. So one of the days it rained, like towards the end of the week, we made an appointment. The four of us went in there. Each one of us made something entirely different from the other. And I wanted something to drink tequila out of. So here it
That's
is.
awesome. Good
Yep.
for you.
Mhm.
Well done. Well done.
What the hell did you
Looks
do on
good, right?
vacation?
Right?
He picked up glass blowing. Rose kid almost caught a charge. What did you do on vacation?
Smoked on a lot of marijuana.
There we go.
All right.
Drank a lot of tequila and vodka.
That's a stupid fucking answer. Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Hold on. He may have sat there and just listened to the AI OBB live, like at 8:30, right? He just sitting there. He's like, nobody else is here,
It's a possibility.
right? He just sat in front of his computer.
He was that stoned.
Anybody want to join?
Yeah. I was like, I don't remember saying any of this.
Awesome.
All right. Before we get going, there was some interesting news that came out, especially because I think it's going to have Rose start doing a happy dance.
Hmm?
So the
boy.
antitrust lawsuits with the NCAA have been settled. And as a result, there's going to be an increase in scholarships.
Mhm.
And this is a big deal for Miami.
I just tweeted this.
Okay, yeah. So football goes up by 20 to 105 now. But there's another
Excessive.
aspect to this that I want to talk about because it really, I
ridiculous.
think it sucks. They're going to eliminate the walk-on. No more walk-ons.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no more walk-ons.
Wow, that's
which we
one of
can
the
get into,
greatest
Right?
stories is when you see that walk-on player get his
Get the
formal
scholar?
scholarship from the coach.
Mhm.
Those hit me every single time. That
Yeah,
sucks.
listen.
So
Yeah,
they're
and-
not there? Like they
Didn't see
officially won't be there?
So as of January, they're going to have to, they'll be there through this season, but this will be the last season that you're going to have walk-ons. Dabo is up in arms about it, as is Mac Brown. Dabo obviously was a walk-on before he got a scholarship at Alabama. And listen, Murphy with Miami, like there's a long lineage. I mean,
Cillian
Rudy
Murphy?
of
Great
just
actor.
of walk-ons. It's just I don't know, man. Rubs me the wrong way that they're going to get rid of that. But
I didn't
also,
know
See, I
that
didn't know
was-
that.
I didn't know that was an
yeah.
aspect.
I didn't know that was a caveat.
That
to it.
sucks.
it does suck.
I mean, Rudy was a walk-on for Christ's sake.
yeah.
Rudy
Whole movie on
Fernandez?
it.
I didn't
Yeah.
think he was a walk-on.
I mean,
Yeah.
the best football movie in the
Full-on
history of
scholarship.
football
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
It was a walk-on.
Despite the
was
fact that he was
offsides.
offsides.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. You know what they say.
Mhm.
The only thing that gets in the way of a good
I
story.
know.
Yeah.
Here's the facts.
Well,
right.
here's the
So,
cool
let's not
thing
fuck
about
it
the
up.
scholarship deal. Baseball is going to see an increase of 22.3 up to a total of now 34 scholarships. The whole team now gets a ride. It used to be, if you're unaware, it used to be 11. And they
Now-
would split them up into like thirds and shit like that.
Now, I will say this. I see both cards on the table. You're saying we go from 85 to 105 scholarship players, but we got to give up the walk-ons.
Mhm.
However, the caveat is we are now going to get up to 34 scholarships in baseball. Bye-bye walk-ons.
But there's one more caveat.
Bye-bye. I will sign off on that deal. I don't like it. I want the walk-ons to still be there. And by the way, there's walk-ons in baseball too. But in order to go from what you had in baseball, which was a travesty. I mean, these are
Mhm.
Division I athletes, and they were on like partial scholarships all over the place, and that neutered University of Miami baseball. It's exciting to see what the University of Miami baseball program is going to do, and they will gladly take that trade-off. If you told me they can't have walk-ons, all right, we get that many more scholarships, we'll take it all day.
Now, Scoop, the last one, I'm gonna show this, and we can just watch Roe as I say this, and just watch any sort of weight just lifted off of his shoulders, because he will not have to pay for college because volleyball is getting 6 more per team, up to 18.
Yeah, buddy.
I saw that. I did see that, and I thought, it's 30%, right?
Yeah,
it's a huge increase.
Huge.
And I did look, and I'm sure it's no increase, and I didn't look very hard. I looked in that article, and it said nothing. But I would be curious as far as golf, not just women's golf, but men's golf as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did not see that.
It's 2 per year.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to make things easier.
So I'm curious how that works.
We know the University of Miami as well is looking into a softball team, right? I don't think
we would hope.
We would hope. That's going to help them too, because they up the scholarship amount to University of Miami. Could have a very uber competitive ACC or Big 12 college softball team within 3 years.
Easy.
Mark it down.
Easy.
Great
softball players down here that go elsewhere.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, on the volleyball side, of course, excited. More scholarship roster, or more scholarships on the roster. Yeah, That's doing all right.
I tell you what.
You guys saw.
Tally doesn't need the extra scholarship. She's going to be just fine.
Yeah.
But it is nice to see.
You guys are seeing the group chat. I come home. I'm like, what is this in the mail? What is this in the mail? Oh.
I would like more than 2 per year, personally. I think it's
absolutely
because
sure.
It's international too. It's not just national stuff, right? So all of these kids, especially in that sport, are competing against. I mean, look at all the top, and we're getting way off tangent here. Look at the top players, the top young players in the PGA, coming out into the PGA. They all they're all foreign. Very few are American. Most of them are from outside the country, but they all went to U.S. universities. Right? So they're in here taking up all the scholars.
Gotcha.
Happening
quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, listen, for those who are unaware, my nephew is a UM commit for baseball, and they're getting him a full ride, but bro, the hoops they had to, where all that money comes from to pay for the whole year when there's only the 11 scholarships.
It's gonna be easy now.
Now at 100%. But dude, it was fascinating. Like they were pulling from here, and it was just like it was ridiculous. But this is just huge. 100% worth it.
That's a great looking fucking cup.
It really is. You did a good job.
Yeah, I was in a chat too. I was like, yeah, Toast is on a Zoom meeting, and I was like, yeah, Toast is, who is it? And I told him who it was. I'm like, that's his nephew. He's such a stud. He just threw 101 miles an hour at the PG tournament. I was like, I know. And he hit a ball like 500 feet at Marlins Park.
Yeah, he made the All-Star team for that. He's going back out there.
Yeah, he's got his name on his jersey. Yeah. He's got his name. I saw it. It was very impressive. He's got his name on his jersey. It's that guy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Pretty good shit, man. Pretty good shit.
Look, he's that guy.
Yeah, he is that guy.
What are the chances he ends up here?
You know what? With NIL and full rides, depending on what the draft position would be, there's actually could be a conversation now.
Now who's interested in the draft? I mean, they're reaching out by now. Who do you think?
There's definitely been a handful of major league teams. He's part of the portal now. He was invited by the Mets there's a couple of teams that have reached out.
Don't let them go.
Well, it depends. No, I have a different, because obviously
he said the Mets, Ro.
Oh, the Mets.
You say the Mets, you go to school.
No matter what they offer.
Doesn't matter. Get your ass down to campus.
They'll pay for him to go to school too. That's the only reason why I went in the 23rd, because I got a little signing bonus, but they agreed to pay for my schooling if things didn't work out, and I utilized that later on in life.
All right, so check this out, man. While we were gone, there's so much football stuff, bro. So first of all, and we don't need to, this has already been beaten, but we were gone. It's funny how I don't remember ever hearing presidents of schools and administrators talking bad about another school because they feel they would be a bad partner. And man, FSU, all that chest pounding that you guys all thought was, yeah, everyone's got our back. It's us against the machine. Yeah, well, the machine's stepping on your dick right now because nobody's going to let you in their conference because you guys are being dickheads.
It's true.
Like
they're getting a lot of backlash from the
a lot of
echelon.
it, dude. Like, and they're openly giving you backlash.
I'm actually surprised.
Big Ten openly said you're stupid, and the SEC is like, yeah, we're not interested. Seats taken.
Yeah.
Seats taken. Scoopy.
Look, I've had conversations. I've had conversations with certain individuals who have said to me, and you can see it, we're just letting it ride.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to let this play out as it should play out. We're not going to go down that road. And now you see why nobody's out there ruffling feathers. So sometimes you got to just shut the fuck up.
You know,
AI scoop.
That's a stupid fucking question.
When we had this one particular interview, one of the biggest takeaways that kind of really influenced when he said this quote, he said, in all my years of politics, what I learned is you don't answer hypotheticals, right? And it's true, because you can incriminate yourself for something that potentially will never happen. So I get it. And I think that's University of Miami Hurricane stance.
You remembered that?
Yes. It was very profound for me. It was very profound.
It's actually very good. I hadn't thought about it until you just brought it up.
But if you think about that, and if you think about that stance, you're seeing Miami play it out in real time. Why are we going to go in and incriminate ourselves, FSU, soapbox something, FSU, for something that could potentially never happen? And now it looks like it's not going to happen because you took a stance.
And now they're in a full-on legal battle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to cost them all kinds of money.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
the
going to
ACC
get
has said,
nothing
we're
out
not
of it.
stopping.
They're going to get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
Because now the ACC is like, well, fuck you. Like, it's crazy that literally every conference doesn't like them now.
Yes.
The one they're in and the ones that they wanted to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Whack.
Yeah.
Whack.
It's wild.
Fucking nuts.
Like that, how dumb. That's just dumb.
It's a life lesson for all of you. Now, you know who didn't shut up this week? Luke Fickell.
What?
You see that?
No, what did he say?
Luke Fickell single-handedly basically calling out Manny and Mario's staffs for breaking TVD and holding him back and preventing him from being the QB1 that he's capable of, as he has been named starter at Wisconsin.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling for the kid.
So am
I have a couple of receipts. Some of you guys, Titan Kane, you're one of them. I'm just calling you out because you are the anti-venom. I mean, not even anti-venom, the venomous anti-TVD sentiment. I'm like, just wish the kid well. It's not as bad as you think. The kid, yes, to his self-admission, had some confidence issue, but you can't make it personal. And now this kid goes out and he's named the starter at another Division I program, which, by the way, very good offensive coordinator. He's put guys into the league.
Dude,
I would
Longo's
take him.
Legit.
Longo, I would supplant him right now. I would help Dawson move to get Longo here tomorrow.
Look, the exact quote: Longo is Lashley on steroids.
To a T. He's obliterated us. Like, what was it? 776 yards? That was
Just
him.
stop. Yeah.
That was him.
I know.
You know, so now here you have TVD, you have Luke Fickell. Good for you. I want him to succeed. I want him to do good. I've always rooted for that guy to be good. And if he goes out and blossoms and has an NFL career, either as a starter, or even as a backup, and Orlovsky's this bitch, good for you, TVD. And it won't be with him saying from the University of Miami. I always thought it was just a bad marriage. It doesn't mean you can't. I never pointed at that kid and said he was the guilty party. I never pointed at Dawson as the 100% guilty party. But for people who pointed at TVD and said it was all him, you're wrong. You're wrong. And he just proved it to you. Stop it. He's now named the starter at Wisconsin. Stop it. Get help.
Get help. And by the way, their starter was back last year. So he went up there and he beat him out. So and had I didn't think we were talking about TVD on the show anymore, but had a great spring game.
Yeah.
He was like he was 26 of 31 for 250, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 1 touchdown running for 30 yards. Like, look, he had a really, really good spring. So I hope he does great. I do. I hope he does brilliantly well. And for those who don't want him to do well, like, that's just like, grow up, like, be a good human. and wish people well.
So let's get in.
You guys pissed off the Cam Wards here?
Oh, I tell you what, they're pissed off that we talked about TVD before we talked about Cam Ward.
I mean, that's kind of the thing. It's kind of the same thing, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, we're pissed off. We get guys, you lose guys. Like, just I wish well for everybody, man.
All right. So ACC
Yeah,
Media
time for
Day
your
went down.
angst. I ain't got time for the angst, man. I tell you what, I'm drinking a thimble. I got a thimble's worth.
Oh, I got more than a thimble. Listen, man,
I will refute it. I have a deal going right now where the buyer of one of my listings is a professor at the university.
Okay.
And we've had a lot of conversations over showings, inspections, whatever. We sit down, we talk, the whole jest. I got a thimble.
I got more than a thimble. It was reinforced by Mario talking yesterday. So in my mind, listen, he's always been very confident and sounds very confident. There just seemed to be something different behind it that now he knows he has the horses to back it up, or pretty sure he has the horses. Just seemed there was a little bit less of an unknown, factor to it, and a more, I'm certain that this is going to go a certain way. We'll all find out. But let's start off. Where do you want to start with these Jenners?
I don't know. You want to talk about expectations first?
So this was the last question he faced, and this is the answer that pissed me off the most. It's the only answer that pissed me off. So yeah, why don't we start with this?
Start with the angst. Yeah. There we go.
And since your time in Coral Gables, you've been able to eliminate excuses with the recruiting, with the roster construction. You have one of the best constructed rosters in the sport. And with that, it's kind of a caveat of sorts, because now there's no excuses. Now it's that pressure to perform. Can you speak on that a little bit, please, Coach?
I'm not sure if I understand the question. I just know that football is process.
What the fuck you mean you don't understand the question, dude? Like,
there's no more excuses.
Yeah, you got ratcheted up expectations, Mario. We've been talking about it for 5 months.
Talk about it.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, come on.
All right.
Jenners, are you stuck?
Yeah, no, I had to stop it, so I didn't want to start the whole thing over, so I was opening it up.
Oh,
I don't know how this shit works. How do you
back up with Mario? It just plays all the way through. If you stop it in the middle, you gotta go back to the beginning.
I didn't realize that. I apologize.
We'll pick it up with Mario.
Nice job,
I'm not sure
We'll pick it up with
if
Mario.
I understand the question. I just know that football is process, right? People, systems, and culture. And that's what we're doing. So, and I guess I would answer in the way that we have been working really hard to get to a point where our expectations for ourselves continue to grow. And we want those. We welcome those. And that's what we're looking forward to as we enter training camp for 2024.
Okay. I've got my follow-up to that. You know what he just said? We've gotten to the point where the people make up for the lack of process. That's what he just said. That's me.
Okay.
Because it's a talent acquisition. I mean, look at Larry Coker. It's a talent acquisition game. If you have the horses to make up for deficiencies, you can still win at a really, really high clip. I think he thinks he has the horses.
I know he has the horses.
I think we all think he's got the horses.
Thimble.
Well, one of those horses, a big horse, one of those horses that maybe Scoop would like to ride in naked. I don't know. It's Cam Ward.
Is he a Bronco? I only ride bucking Broncos. Though. Yeehaw, cowboy. Thank you, sir.
Let's hear about Mario talking about Cam Ward. Clip one.
What really stands out in the short time we've been around him is he's an alpha leader. Okay, and on the way in, when we were watching him on film, it was obvious to the entire country that, and the reason everybody wanted him was his playmaking ability, right? Really accurate, great arm strength, ability to improvise, extend plays, a game changer. But what impressed us the most was whenever there was a bad play, his ability to bounce back and make things right.
To Scoop's point, he can fix Mario's problems on the sideline.
And I've said
don't underestimate that.
I've said it on the XO sense. You need somebody to kind of erase Shannon Dawson's bad play calls once in a while, and somebody who can extend plays in terms of Cam Ward. Now, I'm going to be honest, anytime he's talking about Cam Ward and he's giving him superlatives, I tune right out. I can't I can't listen to him in this particular position. And you got to go back to the previous topic. It's because I heard the same shit when you talked about Tyler Van Dyke.
100%.
Correct.
100%.
So when it comes to other things, roster construction, offensive line, linebacker, all those, I am on board. I listen with open ears, but it's so amazing. Like I would have a sign to him and be like, QB criminal. Like just post it right up in his face. And then I would put the sign down and listen again. I just can't listen to him, boys. When he talks superlatives about Cam Ward, I'm out.
I don't disagree with that. I will say the only thing that backs up what he's saying is we all watched the spring game. And that game was so effortless for Cam.
Agreed.
Like it was so slow for him. And it shows you that he's on a different level. I think.
Toast nailed it. He said we needed somebody with experience, big game experience, Power 5 experience, now down to the Power 4. He has it. And I think it's going to pay dividends just in that
had zero
realm
offers,
alone. He has
zero
the talent.
Stars.
He has the talent. We know he has the talent, but he also has the experience. And experience is huge in any field, right? In any field, experience is huge because if you have the talent with experience, you have the same identical twin. You have one and they both have the same talent. You want the one with experience, more experience. The one with the more experience is going to win every single time. So I'm glad Cam Ward's here with his experience. I don't need Mario to tell me that to be excited about him personally.
Where's Cam Ward from?
Ooh, hometown.
Jenners?
His mama.
And the reason I asked this, and it goes back to what I was speaking over Roe. My apologies. I'm not very good at this thing. We've only been doing it for 8 years.
Texas.
So he's got zero scholarship offer. He's Aaron Rodgers coming out of high school. He's got no offers, no stars. Nobody even knows who the kid is. Goes to Incarnate World.
That was his only scholarship offer.
So he had an offer to go there.
Incarnate Word. Yeah.
Word. It's not even world. Word.
No, Word.
Incarnate Word. Right? Where he plays
3 times fast.
Yeah, before he goes out to Wazoo. So that's great. He's in Texas. He's from Texas. I mean, and
as
nobody
a senior
knows who the
in
guy
high
is.
school, as a senior in high school, he only averaged 12 pass attempts per game. So that's why he was not a pass. They didn't think he could throw, and he didn't throw in high school a lot. So that's what it was. He was in a wing T offense.
I want to go watch that. I want to go watch his high school highlights.
Right?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's Columbia High School in Columbia,
Southern.
Texas. So, all right. Talk about Cam fitting into Shannon Dawson's offense.
Well, it's a perfect marriage because you're looking at 2 very high football IQ guys that continue to evolve. You know, I think sometimes it's unfair to pigeonhole a guy into being just an air raid guy. There are passing game principles that relate to the air raid, but there's also 5, 6, 7-man protection and play action schematical stuff that is more towards a power spread team, as well as a very efficient and powerful run game that we've also put together. So it's a great blend, and the evolvement and the morphing of our system allows a guy like Cam, a guy like Jalen to maximize their abilities.
He can't help himself.
No.
He can't help himself
like
talk about how good
about
the
weights.
running game's going to be, and how we're just gonna run it down their throats. He can't. He literally, it can be
Anthony
as wide open as possible. And he can't help himself but talk about how.
Now he's 295 pounds.
Oh my God, dude.
We're gonna run the ball good, power. And that was my takeaway.
It's so
They
funny.
do not run a zone gap scheme. I mean, they don't run a zone scheme. We're power, brother. We're power. And they mix some zone
That's
concepts,
so good.
gap concepts, but they want you to know that's their DNA.
And that's fine. That's fine. But the reality is they're going to let Cam throw a lot. I
do like the word
I've heard
morph.
quite a bit that
is a
Cam's
new
going to
word.
throw a lot more than you think he is.
That is the subliminal word there for me was morph, as our system
Right.
morphs.
There you go.
That is a new word from Mario Cristobal. That's not one I've heard him say. Okay, we've been at this a long time. 130 episodes into the Mario era. Morphing is not like he's
How
not.
many did we have before him?
What
like
color would
fucking
Mario be
200
if he was a
something?
Mighty Morphin Power Ranger? What color would he be? Would he be the Red Ranger? Like
Who,
which one?
Mario?
Yeah, Mario. Definitely not pink. Definitely not pink.
Yellow.
I think he's the blue.
Was yellow a color?
I got a question. You remember the Green Ranger? He used to like blow on that horn
dead,
to
right?
call his like dinosaur or whatever.
One of
How was he able to blow on that thing through his mask?
Didn't some of them end up in jail?
I'm sure they all ended up in jail.
I'm sure.
They're all pedophiles, probably.
Basically.
Mario's the Blue Ranger. There we go. We're just going to arbitrarily give him a color. Because he's black and blue, brother.
Before we get into
Ground and pound.
Mario was asked about the about what he's got the guys thinking for the Gator game week 1.
Cellulite hanging in pubic hair.
Cellulite hanging in pubic hair.
It's a tremendous rivalry in our fan base, and everybody's really incredibly fired up about that, but we're not going to be talking about the Florida Gators. We have training camp coming up, and for us to be the best team that we can be on August 31st, we have to have a great training camp. We have to improve our systems, our techniques, our fundamentals, our ability to communicate, to execute, and without any of that, nothing else is really possible. So there will be a time when we get to it. I in no way, shape, or form am disrespecting your question, but I think when you talk to these guys, they'll be of the same mindset. All focus is on Miami, and in due time, we will be addressing our first game.
I got it. I remember what I said for months, and I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to put it on the line. You ready? 45-17.
I'm just really confused because you always talk about your week 1 opponent right now. We're not talking about them.
No, I don't want to talk. No. They're in a bunker. I didn't want to talk about that shit.
What are you talking about?
Fuck the Gators. Fuck them. We're in a bunker.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
The one thing that I will disagree with, they call it a rivalry.
Fired
Skewer them. Who cares?
I don't necessarily think it's that kind of a rivalry anymore.
So, Toast, you see this?
Yeah.
Billy. Pitts.
Somebody else. Yeah.
Pitts.
Yeah.
And Mario.
And so that is odds makers not being aware of contractual situations.
Obviously. I'm looking at this going, they've got this all wrong. Nobody bet that. Yeah. Nobody take Mario at 6-1.
That's not
commonality of people losing their job.
The odds of the first person to get fired for the year. And it was Billy, Bayou Billy, Sam Pitts, and then Mario third. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, obviously that's what's going to
happen. That ain't happening.
Yeah, he loses in Florida. That doesn't happen.
No.
He loses in Florida and Tampa. That doesn't happen.
He goes 6-6. It doesn't happen. Look, we're losing in Tampa. We know that.
Shut fucking scoop. Oh, my God. All right.
Hey, I'll say it till we win.
Last
Prove
one.
Me wrong.
This is what you get from a media day when you allow the bloggers to go and they ask about the espresso.
Tyler Budge, CF Budge. Coach, you get your Cuban coffee this morning?
Did I get mine? No, they failed me, man. I mean, everybody talked about the great Cuban coffee places here in Charlotte. I'm sure they're here, but, and I'll call Greg Olson about that. I mean, he was supposed to help me out, but it never happened. So, there's some making up to do.
That's a stupid fucking question.
I actually like the question.
His name is Budge from the CF Budge. I don't even know what that is.
I couldn't understand what he said.
Well, he wasn't budging. Oh my goodness! I like the question. That means they did his research. He loves his coffee.
Yeah, he likes his coffee. I'm sure Mario liked answering that a lot better than the Florida game.
But I'm not saying that. Charlotte is not screaming to me like great Cuban coffee. I just no.
Charlotte didn't scream to me good at anything.
For all you need is Bustelo and some water. You can make Cuban coffee anywhere.
Fuck up there, bro. Like when Ro and I went to that one game where we got lambasted by Clemson. My God, was it cold. The best part of the day was us sitting in a bar watching Washington, Oregon, maybe?
Yeah, fun offenses.
That was awesome. We didn't even want to leave. We're like, we have to go to the game. First of all, it's cold out. Second of all, we go.
You heard the Irish accent pop out again, right? Oh, we didn't even want to leave. Like
we were in an Irish bar.
Like,
bring some Jameson.
Comes out once every episode. I listen back and I'm like, why did he just go Irish again? Didn't want to leave.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Toast. And with big wireless providers, what you see is never what you get. Somewhere between the store and your first month's bill, the price you thought you were paying magically skyrockets. With Mint Mobile, you'll never have to worry about the gotchas ever again. When Mint Mobile says $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan, they mean it. Listen, back in the day, I worked for another company that has that big V. You need to have 4 or 5 lines in order to get the good deal. All this fine print, all this crap, not with Mint Mobile. Absolutely not. To get this new customer offer, super simple. Your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month. Go to mintmobile.com/Orange Bowl. Right, Orange Bowl. We got our own keyword. That's mintmobile.com/Orange Bowl. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Orange Bowl. $45 upfront payment required. That's the equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower than 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details, but get signed up now, people. We got more
It's all a
audio
simulation. This is not the real me.
Cam Ward, but first we got to talk about our people.
Bange.
Yes, Paul Bange Roofing. It is blue tarp season. It is about to be the Miami hurricane season. We're currently in hurricane season. We are in the epicenter. We are in the eye of blue tarp season. There's one number you need to call. It's 981-ROOF, 561-954-305. It doesn't matter. And when you have that number committed to memory and locked in on your phone the rest of the time, you're just Bange-in, baby. We just Bange-in. You don't have to worry. His name is Paul.
Give me a call.
That's right. Paul Bange Roofing. Staples in the South Florida community for years and years and years and years. 981-ROOF. Bange.
Promo code OBB still gets you 25% off anytime you go to manscaped.com. Get some grooming, take care of your boys, get the reviver, get the crop preserver. Your boys, especially, bro, come on. I mean, you got a significant humidity and moisture content issue going on down there right now. We all do.
Underneath the equator.
I don't need to hear about it. I don't need to hear about it.
I will tell you, if it wasn't for Manscaped, I would have had an abysmal time over there. I mean, I was literally in a Dominican rainforest, and I slobbered on as much Manscaped product before I walked out that cabin door as humanly possible. I just re-upped my order.
Hold on, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They let you bring that through customs and everything, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And let's pass some stuff out at customs.
Yeah, sure.
Just saying, your balls have never been happier.
Strong use of the word slobber.
Right.
Yeah. I slobbered that on, baby.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Lather, maybe, but
no, slobber's
interesting.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Those are safe for anniversaries.
Listen, I had a full out rainstorm break out down in my area like 2 days ago. It was so hot and humid in there. Legitimately, it was a downpour. There was lightning and everything.
Interesting.
Scoop packages. So he's off to a good start at the 3M.
Jenners and I are having some fun over here. So,
because I just had to write down "safe for anniversaries" as a show title.
Oh my God. Packages. Yeah, beatingthebookie.com. Get all your packages. And we got free plays coming back. Free plays are coming back for college football season. We'll have some NFL stuff.
Just
golf
soccer.
Season. The soccer, he's crushing
ridiculous.
Soccer. Baseball is crushing again. And then golf still. Novak, big day today. Tie for third at 3M Open. 6 under. Hit a 3-wood. He probably says a 5-wood. I don't know what he hit. It's like from 290 out to like 5 feet for eagle. He hits it. He walks away. I was like, look at this motherfucker. Just hitting and walking like he knew it was good. He's like, I couldn't see it. I had to walk up the hill.
Since May 16th, BTB is 87-48 with his soccer picks.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's making you a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
That's definitely he's doubled up. He's doubling up basically.
Okay.
So good shit there, man. And yeah, and as you said, all the football stuff comes back here in a few weeks.
Can't wait.
Can't
wait. We'll have him on the show. We'll have him on the show to kick off the season.
He's also doing stuff with his BTB HQ. I guess he's going to be having stuff going on there during the season. So make sure you're following him, because if you get a package, he's having parties and stuff for people that have packages
at the headquarters.
Yeah, at the HQ. Yeah, with the golf simulator and all that shit. So
all the good stuff.
Thing. All right, so we'll get back to ACC Media Days, boys. Cam Ward, we've been talking a lot about him. He got in front of the mics. Why he decided to spurn the NFL and come to Miami?
A lot of went into that decision. That's probably one of the most stressful times of my life. Me, my dad, and my mom. Every day for me, my decision changed. I went into my parents' room. I told them one day I was going to this school. Next day I was going to the league. Next day I was going to Miami. So, if I had to do it all over again, I would. But I feel like the biggest thing for me was there was still food left on the table for me. I accomplished a lot of things at the FCS level. I haven't really accomplished things that I know I'm capable of doing at the Power 5 level. So, I feel like the NFL isn't going anywhere. And, I feel like God, he just put me in this position, be a Miami Hurricane. And I feel like it's been the best of both worlds since then.
I like it.
Okie doke. Power 4.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
That's a hard habit to break.
Mm-hmm. It's like
Still
calling
D1,
like calling the Indians the Guardians.
Who?
They're the Indians.
Exactly.
And they're the Redskins. The Redskins and the Indians.
Right?
Stop it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Please.
He also talked about the trash talk with Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, that clip was crazy just because that's just how we are, us three. That's how we talk to each other each and every day, every time we talk on the phone. So, it's always going to get blown out of proportion. But that just shows, that us three, the competitiveness that we have for each other, how we want to see each other be great. And I got a chance to play against Shedeur. I'll get a chance to play against Kyron this year. Those two great quarterbacks. I wish them the best. But, I'm just happy for, two kids like Kyron from Pearland. I'm from a small town, West Columbia, to be up on a stage like this and, not only express ourselves, but express our team. So, we've been playing a good position.
Yeah, we said it. We said it's a non-story. It's I could sense it right. It was lighthearted from those guys. They were just talking trash to one another. It's like us. I mean, just it's us and how we interact with one another. If you took everything we said out of context, it would blow it out of proportion too. Non-story.
Our man David Lake with the good hair, came out with his all-ACC ballot for the coming season. Canes, he has 6 offensive players, 2 defense, and Mr. Borregales. Let me know if there was anyone missing. Offense, it's all Miami. Quarterback Cam Ward, running back Damian Martinez, wide receiver X, offensive tackle Jalen Rivers, the other tackle Francis, offensive guard Enes Cooper, and then we've got Bain at end, Mawagoa. From the linebacker and Borregales.
I can see all of those 9 on the first team.
I can see another offensive lineman get in there.
I can see all 9 if we were in the Big 12. I see about 4 if we stay in the ACC.
Yeah. Well, look, FSU's not getting any.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're going to get the Miami treatment.
They're going to have a guy with 32 sacks on the honorable mention list.
Yeah.
Well, so hold on a second. We look at this: 6 offense, 2 defense, and special teams. This team is going to have to average what? How many points a game at the end of the season does this team have to average to get into that 10-win, 11-win territory? If the defense isn't going to be great and may not be as good as the offense, what do you think we got to average points per game? What does this offense got to do?
You got to listen. I don't think it's going to be a 40-point offense because that's just rarefied air. Teams that are 40-point offenses are like
close.
I need 35 though.
Over 35?
34, 35.
I had 36.
Between that range, you're looking good. Can't have a 28-point offense. That's just not going to work.
Bro,
it hasn't worked.
Stop it. Yeah. If we average 28 points a game.
Oh, here we go. Let's start making some crazy statements here. Yeah. What happens?
If you average 28 points a game, that the 6-1 odds
come down to 2-1.
That's realistic. You average 28 a game with this offense, with Cam Ward, get the fuck out of here. See, give it to me, Jenners.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. 34. 34 to 36. I like it.
There you go.
All right. So that's
I like
Miami
those.
shit.
I like those. I will tell you, I found it very interesting that Cam was very vocal about Jacoby being the best receiver in the room by far. That's not me saying this. That's Cam Ward saying this. That's a big statement. And we've said it. I've said it for however long he's been here. He's the silkiest dude I've seen since Amon. he can be that guy if he gets his head out of the rear end. But that's a strong statement coming from him. Like, he says he's got the best chemistry with him, that he's the best guy in the room, that he's elite.
He's not. Okay. We know who is.
I'm just saying.
Who's proved it the last 2 years.
I'm just saying what he said.
I know, but what I appreciate about him saying that, we need a monster year from that young man.
That's right.
So if that's his way of motivating him, I applaud it.
Before we get into the wheel of topics, a melancholy happy trails going out to Zion Nelson, who has medically retired.
Sucks.
Just a awful fucking situation, man. Just, 3 years ago, we were talking about him. He was being penciled as a first-round draft pick. And it just shitty situation. I don't have any of the details as to this, that, whatever, but Zion, always a Cane. Just breaks my heart that this happened.
Wish you well, big man.
All right. Wheel of topics, Jenners. We got tons of shit, dude.
I don't even want to spin the wheel for the first one because I know where I want to start with the first one.
Okay, go.
Are you going big?
I
yes,
I saw that.
Deshaun Foster. How do we not start with this?
How you guys doing?
Good.
I'm happy to be here.
Me too.
Glad to be a part of this great conference. Finally putting two great emblems together, UCLA and the Big Ten. We're a school that's won, 123 championships, so this fits us being right in this conference. Football-wise, we're just excited. I'm sure you guys don't know too much about UCLA, but our football program, but we're in LA. It's us and USC.
We're all laughing, Deshaun.
I'm just basically excited, really. That's
it. It sounds like
fucking hell. We all are.
I am fired the fuck up, bro.
Worst introductory press conference of all time.
I am
like, if there's an equivalency, it's Roseanne Barr singing the national anthem.
Oh
my god, dude!
That interview and her singing are the worst. What calamity?
But wait a minute. Like, the guy, he had interviews, obviously. He's clearly much better in an interview room, but at some point, you don't think that they gave him any sort of prep?
Oh, Jenners, tell me that the sports information director didn't just walk out into traffic following that.
Oh yeah,
directly,
right into traffic,
into traffic.
No, but I do love that his prep for the interview ended and started with this.
How you guys doing?
Beyond that, he was.
It's us and USC. No shit.
It's us.
It sounds like he needs to Wikipedia the program.
Oh, is that what the LA and UCLA stands for? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either till last week.
I mean, so after he has that, tell me that the season win-loss number dropped in Vegas from like whatever it was down like 2, right? Like, you have any confidence in him to win at that program?
Here's what I think. I think they're going to be great.
Do you really?
Yeah. He's so bad at communicating. They're gonna just above all expectations.
He's the
they're going to win the Big Ten. They're going to win the Big Ten.
Yeah,
God rest his soul.
They might. They're going to kick OSU's ass.
God rest his soul, but he's the anti-pirate right there.
Oh my God.
There's great with the crowd, and there's that.
Truly remarkable. I can't wait to see the follow. Like, I'm really gonna watch like the post game pressers with this guy.
I need Mario to kind of mock him a little bit and be like, hey, happy to be here. I'm in Miami. It's a school from Miami.
Miami.
The M and M is Miami.
It's us and FIU.
No, bro, he's got to win double-digit games before he can mock anybody.
It's us and FIU. That's
how you guys doing?
It's
us and Barry.
There's a few schools in Miami.
There are actually.
It's us and St. Thomas.
Yeah,
St. Thomas.
That's a good law school.
All right. How about Lane Kiffin going on Paul Feinbaum's show?
Didn't see that.
This was great.
This was during SEC Media Days.
I was going through deep depression over this incorrect guilt that you tried to lay on me, which preceded that move. Had something to do with Southern California.
Oh, yeah. When you got me fired at USC, I got myself fired at USC, but you didn't help.
It's a better story if I got you fired.
You really did. Because it is a true story that the athletic director and the president were on that trip. We were playing that night, and you were on College game day, and you had to make your big splash, and they were watching it, because I know the other person in the room that was watching it with them, and you said what a joke I was, and I'm the Miley Cyrus of college football coaching, and I should be fired, and they looked at each other, and later that night I was fired.
Yeah, by the way.
So, but hey, look what happened. I would have never gotten to work for Coach Saban. All these other things wouldn't happen, so I appreciate you for helping getting me fired. Thank you.
Look at what you're doing today. You're predicted to go to the playoffs. And look at Miley Cyrus. She's had a nice comeback.
So
too.
you're wrong on that. I mean, you put me down with that. So really, I don't really know what you're good at. Like you predicted that Coach Saban was done. That didn't happen. You basically said Miley Cyrus stinks, and she's still going.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
He looked at Paul Feinbaum and said,
I don't really know what you're good at.
Yeah.
I don't know. I even
As
though
he
he
should.
had that, and that was a quick retort. I honestly, Feinbaum won that exchange for me.
Well, he's able to laugh at himself. But I'll tell you what.
Because he hit him with that uppercut and said, I basically was one of the cogs in your firing. So I was like, whoa, okay. The Miley Cyrus of coaching.
We have never experienced a Lane Kiffin with job security. And he has job security right now. Like
he can kind of say whatever the fuck he wants.
He can say whatever the fuck he wants. Like he's good. Like he has all of
But
those things in the past. No, 100%.
It took that Nick Saban rehabilitation, which, by the way, I heard Joe Biden is going to start working with Nick Saban.
Hey, you think Lee Corso will take a little hint from Biden?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Anyways,
don't compare the two of them, please.
But he had a nice rehabilitation under Nick Saban, and yes, he's at that point now because he was damaged goods. He was the Miley Cyrus of the coaching profession back then. I mean, the only one that was more off the rails was Sarkisian, and he had a drinking problem.
So he's rebounded nicely as well.
He did. Congratulations. But yeah, good for Lane though. He can laugh.
You think Sark can stay off the sauce when they win a natty?
I mean, listen, I will say whatever Saban's doing over there to rehab coaches is quite an effective.
Rehab you.
Yeah, it's quite an effective
rehab you.
Not anymore.
Deal he had. Not anymore. No, he should be doing it on the side now. Have him come over to the house with him and the wife, and he can rehab them there.
Oh, the things he's asking his wife right now.
I'm I thought of a couple things to say, and no.
Let AI scoop handle it.
I'm good. I'm just going to stay right here. Which Biden, by the way?
They had the tall one today.
Okay. I was just curious which one was gonna work with me.
Today's Biden was like 6 feet
conspiracy
tall.
theorist.
Oh my God, he was like 19. Yeah.
Like, what is going on here?
He plays for the
7'2" for the Clippers
from North Carolina. Joe Byron.
Joe Byron.
He was pretty tall.
What's next?
He was pretty tall. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just saying.
Joe liked that version.
Tall.
Yeah,
that's Joe's favorite version.
Joe likes that one.
Yeah.
She was happy.
Did
you see her? She was clapping like mother.
Hercules.
Is this what I get? Is this the final version?
She looked at him and said,
"Yeehaw, cowboy!" Cowboy. That's her
like a
Bronco, baby.
You go, Dr. Jill.
Byron.
Oh.
Oh God.
I mean, what else do you want to get to before we do?
I don't know.
I mean,
not that.
I want the audio of the lady busting the people in the pool having sex.
Oh, that was so good. So she sees these people in the middle of the shared apartment complex pool. My favorite part of the clip is you can hear her rip the screen door open, which is my favorite.
Hey, I definitely just called security on the both of y'all nasty asses while you out here done took your dirty ass panties off in that nasty ass water. That's so fucking disgusting. Kids, get in that damn pool. You need to put your nasty ass panties back on, jump your ass back over that fucking balcony and get the fuck out that pool, because that's so disgusting. All the places you can have sex, You gonna choose to have sex out here in the damn pool? That's so fucking nasty and dirty as fuck in a chlorine pool.
Cellulite hanging in pubic hair.
Pubic hair. I see. Okay, I get the cleanliness aspect, and that's what she's going at. It's like Tony Shalhoub from Monk, like just losing her collective shit over the fact they're in a pool. But it's not the craziest place to have sex. I mean, sex in a pool.
It was
it's
during
middle of the day. Middle of the day, bro. Like middle of the day.
Okay, that changes things. I'm thinking it's at night.
No, it wasn't at night. We've all been there at night.
It's like 3 in the afternoon.
I can think of so much I shouldn't talk about. But yeah.
Why are they swimming back at me?
What are we doing?
Oh no, sorry.
Fucking night.
All
All
right.
right.
Don't
5
do
questions.
that. Don't do that. Yeah, how you doing? Don't do that, bro.
5 questions.
Hi, boys. Question number 1. How do you handle people who strongly disagree with your lifestyle?
Can't afford my lifestyle, bitch.
Yeah, well, that's one way. You just pompous.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I mean, you're gonna bitch about it? Work harder.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Well, there's.
Sorry. Should we answer this seriously? I thought we were in like a simulation. Ask the question again.
I said, how do you handle people who strongly disagree with your lifestyle?
Yeah, same answer. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And work harder. He said.
I just want to make sure we were doubling down on this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
There you
I don't
go.
know what to tell you.
That works.
Yeah. Stupid question. That was. Go ahead. Hit that button.
I mean, do. So, I mean, does anyone really disapprove of our lifestyles? So it's kind of a question that we really can't answer. But if you have a problem with it,
well,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. New question.
Work
What
harder.
small thing in your daily life brings you significant joy? Question number 1.
I've got a new one.
Small things, boys, not big things, small things.
I got 2 new ones.
Okay. Talk to me, Goose.
I'm going to give you my first one, which is a real one. It's a good one. Seeing Mackenzie smile.
Nice. For me, and I told my son today because I'm just trying to relish in the small moments because I know you blink and they're gone, but I literally just threw him BP today and I looked at him in his face and I was like, buddy, there's no other place in the world right now I'd rather be than right here, right now.
That's right.
And I threw him balls.
That's right. I was at the range today, by the way. Bro.
Very nice.
Good.
Not for me.
Nice and cool, huh?
I went in the middle of the day.
We went late.
Oh, you went
6:30.
late, okay.
6:30.
Oh, 6:30. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't. That was part of my being late, but it was priority 1.
Understood. Oh, what? So
Toast.
what was the question again?
What
Well, that
small
makes
thing
you
in your
happy?
daily life brings you significant joy?
What small thing in your life? Just
Yeah.
anything in your life? Just small?
Small.
Small.
Like
Small.
like,
All right,
you know,
all right. This new little fucker that keeps hanging around the house that we
new
feed Bob the
cat.
cat. Yeah.
Okay,
Little
Bob.
Bob. Little Bob. Little
We
Bob.
got Frank
Robert.
and Bob.
Mhm.
Frank and Bob. Frank and Beans.
Frank and
Oh,
Bob.
speaking of
Should have
another
been beans.
cat,
It should have been
Yeah.
beans, dude.
I'm this close. I'm teetering on a second cat. So I
are
would
you
have
doing?
2
What
dogs
the
and
fuck
2
are you
cats.
doing, bro?
My daughter, she is relentless, and she's never relentless. I don't know what to do. I'm fighting her on all fronts.
Almighty.
I got a feral one she can
Hold
have.
on,
It's already
hold
been
on.
fixed.
I gotta
Turned all
call. I
poopy
gotta
on me.
call Tally. I gotta call Tally. I can't deal with this
Well,
shit.
and see, and here's the reality, Scoop, Toast, Jenner's. Like, I'm like, you're going to college in 4 years.
Right. Who's gonna have to deal with this?
Yeah.
And
Fucked up
first of
critter.
all, the one cat that I have is the most psychotic creature on the planet. She hates everything. She hates any animal. And I'm like, you're going to bring this cat home and you're not going to have a cat because the other one's going to just like murder. It's going to be an unsolved mystery. And it's really not.
Listen, people
It's
forget
never
that
a
cats,
mystery.
People forget cats are like 15 to 20 years, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like it's a
No.
it's an investment of time and length.
I have my
Jenners?
other one.
All right,
Oh yeah,
go
go
ahead.
Jenners. Go Jenners. Go.
Well, mine's kind of in line with what you guys are doing. If I can make my kid laugh once a day, because she's getting to that age now where she doesn't want a lot to do with us anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I can catch a smile out of you or I can make you laugh, I'm like,
Right.
It makes
Yeah.
me laugh. All right.
It does kind of make your day. It does.
Yeah.
My other one, my childish one, was every time I start my car.
There you go.
Not shitty.
Yeah. If you could have any celebrity as a roommate, who would it be and why?
Can I say Jennifer Aniston?
Any celebrity is a roommate. I am going to have some.
Is that a bad response?
I don't need to know the
okay,
why.
No. That's not my real response. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to hang out with Seth Rogen a lot.
You two would put out some quality movies together. I see
awesome.
him and I see how he is. You guys, oh my
You get a lot of voiceovers, bro.
Oh, you guys could do so much awkward television moments that I will never watch in a million years, but I know would be great.
Very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. How many times did you do it today, Seth?
Oh, jeez.
You gonna run to the store for some toilet?
See, that makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, of course it does.
It does. I don't know. Bro,
if I could have any celebrity as a roommate, who would it be and why? Oh my goodness, man! I obviously clicked on the question and I asked. I don't know. Can I pass until somebody else answers? Jenners, what do you got?
I'm gonna go Hank Azaria.
Ooh, there you go.
Simpsons voices all day.
Yeah,
and he's freaking hilarious. Brockmire is one of my favorite shows.
Brockmire's fucking hilarious.
So good.
Oh,
I get a real answer. I'll give you a real answer.
Okay.
And this is appropriate for today. Hillary Clinton.
Oh no, this is not good.
Dead. She'd murder you.
Oh, but it'd be so much fun though. Like I would try to get so much information out of that bitch before she killed me.
Listen, this is my answer. It's going to be a lot more serious than Scoop's answer because he always defaults to Hillary Clinton. But my roommate, my celebrity
it's
roommate,
about to change. Hillary's about to change.
Listen, I'm trying to be serious in this.
Sorry.
Bill Clinton. There we go.
So much better stories there.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh,
hey, Bill.
he's got all the good stuff.
Talk to me about it, buddy.
Yeah.
Talk to me. What happened to the most attractive person in your high school?
Ooh. Wow.
You know how this goes.
Sometimes they don't end up attractive.
Most times.
Mm-hmm.
You know how this goes.
I have a problem with this question.
Why? Because you married
I went to an all-male boarding school.
He went to an all-male school.
You got it. One of them was the most attractive.
Hey, one of them.
Be comfortable with your sexuality, son.
Come on. That's a sexy bitch right there.
He had better hair. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
I see you, bro. I see you. Man, that's tough. So it's all subjective, right? I mean, because you're thinking of it's your choice of who the most attractive.
Well, and who was most attractive at the time? Because you probably haven't seen them in 30 years.
Right?
Yeah,
right? That's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Crazy. So we had probably who I thought was the most attractive girl in my. Are we talking about our class?
Yeah.
Okay, in my class, and her boyfriend, who was a very accomplished soccer player, ended up dying in high school in a car crash.
Oh,
crazy. So she, I think, is a weather person.
Oh, so you got to be good looking.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, that's not the case. I will say, I'll go there. I'm not going to go any further than that.
I guess I would say my buddy Ryan. Yeah, he was good. The girls loved him. So yeah, he was probably the best looking guy in our class.
So what did he
now
do?
Girls? Do we mean like girls outside this girl or guys?
Well, yeah. So there was
girls?
So
what happened to Ryan?
There were 2 all-female boarding schools within a mile of our school.
That is
so you were able to
ideal.
like hitchhike to the.
That's ideal.
Yeah.
Hitchhike. It's a mile.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, we would hitchhike. Well, no, it's more than a mile. I mean,
so what happened to him, though? The question is,
I think last I heard through our thing, he is like VP of sales for some medical thing. I don't know. That sort of deal. Yeah,
they do pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's subjective, and she was the homecoming queen. We dated for a little while, but she ended up marrying the backup quarterback.
Oh.
Interesting.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Mm-hmm.
The girls in the class that went the way that we all discussed. Didn't pan out. Didn't pan
It's crazy.
Didn't pan out.
It's wild.
Oh,
it
she
really
panned
is
out all right.
interesting.
She panned
She
way
panned
out.
out. She way out.
Pan out. The camera.
Isn't it weird though?
Panned out.
Isn't it weird? It's like a phenomenon.
It's
and the
wild.
guys and the girls that are, attractive, but not like the best looking people always end up being the best looking. Very interesting. And I'm not talking about myself at all, but I had a girlfriend in high school, and she had one of her mom. She was weird, and her mom was weird, and her mom's friend was over one day. Was talking about me, like I was like 16 or 17. Like, you should stay with him because when he's 40, he's gonna be great looking. Right. So it's like these people like that already experienced this.
Yeah.
Right.
They
That
know what
like
to look
knew
for.
like they're like that guy, he's cute now, but he's gonna look like dog shit in 15 years. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, see, I did have a little bit of healthy skepticism because in my high school relationship that blossomed into college, her mom was one of the ones that panned out, and her grandmother was one of the ones that panned out, and
That's very important.
They both were homecoming queens in their respective day and age.
Really?
Yes.
See,
Yes.
isn't that ironic?
Yes,
They're bred for it.
Way to go, Alanis Morissette. Very ironic.
Thank you.
But the fact of the matter is, she didn't. So she broke the curse because I ran into her maybe a couple of years ago.
Oh, no.
But the grandmother said something, and I quote, and it stuck with me. And we're going on like 26 years later. She's like, son, she had this southern little accent. Son, I see you coming in here smiling, trying to be innocent and wanting the hair to be over here so you can date my granddaughter. But I see your horns holding up your halo. And if you ever do anything to her to break her heart, I will find you and murder you. She literally said she'd murder me. And she said my horns were holding up my halo. Which is an all-time banger quote.
Right, it
That
really
is an all-time banger. Well, you went to St. Thomas, so you have a halo.
I see your horns holding up your halo.
Yeah, you have to, or else you're
Grandma?
not allowed. If you don't have a halo, you're not allowed to go to that school. Right? That's how this whole thing works.
Grandma, you weren't wrong.
This religion stuff.
You weren't wrong. So,
You guys were in a rock band for how many years? You never wrote a horns holding up my halo song?
This motherfucker never told me this until right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I have heard. I can be honest with you.
Missed opportunity.
I pretty much know where every story he's telling you is going because I've heard it. I've never heard that before.
It was amazing. I still
Holding
remember
up the halo.
All right.
All right. What do we name this
Horns
thing?
and the halo.
Dude, we got 2 more questions.
Let's go.
Oh,
What are
shit.
you talking about?
God bless you for trying to pull the ripcord early, though.
What is your most hated
fuck, dude?
fruit?
Come
What is
on,
your
man.
most hated fruit? What is your most hated fruit?
What?
What is your most hated fruit? And there's one more after this because we mulliganed the first one.
Well, I'm gonna go grapefruit just because eating it plain is just
you stole my
on.
answer. Grapefruit
That's
is
a
disgusting.
shit
Grapefruit
fruit.
juice.
You're right.
Grapefruit.
It's like so acidic. I can't deal with it.
And it's like
But
you
that
have to
wasn't what I
be
was thinking.
over 75 to actually enjoy a grapefruit because I don't know anybody under 75 that enjoys grapefruit. It's disgusting.
That's because they can't taste anything anymore. But I will tell you this:
I'll be confused. They think it's an orange.
the best utensil ever made for any sort of food.
Yes, is a grapefruit.
is a
spoon.
grapefruit spoon.
Yep, with the ridged end.
It's amazing.
It was so effective.
It
didn't even know
really
that
is
was a
great.
thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Oh my
amazingly
god, it's
effective.
amazing! It's a serrated spoon, so you can scoop out the pieces of grapefruit. Like, why don't they do that for an orange?
Yeah, like whoever invented that needs more respect.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I was going to go blackberries because the seeds get stuck in my teeth and it drives
100%.
me fucking crazy. I hate shit stuck in my teeth. I don't eat popcorn because I don't like stuff stuck in my teeth.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with grapefruit. Grapefruit's disgusting. I can't remember the last time you
It's
even
got
had
the
it.
spoon, though. You can't.
You're right.
Yeah, but that doesn't
How
make
come we
the
only
fruit
use that
good.
for grapefruit?
No, you use it for anything.
For grapefruit.
It's amazing.
This argument is like saying, well, I go to a proctologist, but he has a glove, so everything's fine. The visit's
And
fine.
lube, he's got lube.
Hawk Tua.
Oh. I heard the original Hawk 2 is running Never mind.
Oh God!
Don't.
Just don't go there.
Question number 5.
I didn't say
This
anything.
is why Toast tried to pull the ripcord early. He knew it.
Exactly.
Last question in 5 questions. Question number 5. What doesn't require a license but should?
Parenting.
Hosting a podcast.
Having children.
There you go.
Yeah, parenting 100%.
Yeah, you should have
What
to
are we
pass
naming
a
this
class.
bad boy, Jenners?
Oh man, there's like 10. I wrote straight Bange-in it.
Mm-hmm.
Riding in naked on a Bronco. I'd catch a charge for him is pretty good. I'd catch a charge for him. I like. Mario the Blue Ranger. Scoop goes Irish again. Safe for anniversaries. It's us and FIU. Which I thought was funny. I also wrote down Joe Byron, and it didn't pan out.
I like it's us and FIU.
It's us and FIU. Make me laugh the most. There's so many good ones throughout the show.
So many other schools to put there. You pick FIU.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. I'm crying. Like,
so we got
so much fun.
camp opening up, so this is awesome. The off season is finally fucking over.
Next week, we get to talk about football.
Loving it. All right.
And they're not thinking about UF, but we are. So beat them
as
Wizards.
always. Go Canes!
Bange.